Legends, welcome back. I appreciate all of your comments yesterday on the mare video. So the general consensus is that everybody's quite excited to look at the mare. So if you haven't checked out yesterday's video, make sure you do that. So everybody's saying we need Ducky and Bunny rework. Agreed. Yeah, I wish they had, because even with the Miguel rework, a lot of people have said this as well, it wasn't enough to actually kind of make you go, oh, Miguel's useful. I still don't think he's useful, to be honest with you. And someone's had to work on Audrey. And then, yeah, the comments are brilliant. Everybody seems quite excited about the mare. But I just wanted to say the mare's name once so I could put me in the title. But I'm going to look and see what's going on. So I actually had a question from someone here. I've got it written on my list here. Look how sick this is, the Where's Wally list. And they were talking about costume threads. And they were asking me what the easiest way to tackle costume threads were. If you want me to be honest with you, there isn't. There isn't one. There is no way to get costume threads anymore. They've just eliminated that. It doesn't exist anymore. The costumes were kind of a thing I think they did when the game was first out. Maybe when they realised maybe it got more popular than they expected, because the costume threads were really a way, in my opinion, for the art team to just work on something when the dev team were doing stuff, and it just didn't really work the way it was meant to. You know, I can't even remember who actually has costumes. I think does she have one? I know Miss Incredible had one. Here, can't even know. Yeah, bottom left. Yeah, see. So they had the costumes like this, which, to be honest with you, I thought was quite a cool little thing, but I don't know if it makes sense in this game to have costumes. But yeah, someone was asking, they don't exist anymore. You don't get costume threads. That's the answer for you. I just thought I'd cover that quickly before I get into the Halloween stuff. But that's a response to a comment. That's me being allergic to costume threads. But yeah. So I thought it was a really cool idea. Rex had a really cool costume as well, I believe. But then, yeah, he's got one as well. See what I mean? I never actually got enough. You need more costume threads to get this. You just don't get them anymore. It's that simple. It is unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen all the characters have costumes, and maybe they, you know, if you equip the costume, you get a 10% buff or something, a bit like Future Fight. I think there's a lot they could have done with the costumes, but they just, it was obviously a lot of hard work, because the art style on these characters are not easy. They're not 3D models. They're all hand-drawn. I'm not saying 3D models are easy, but 2D art is a lot. It's definitely the most difficult one that you can do. And they do a very good job of it. So let's take a look at the Trick or Treat event today. So we have a brand new redeem code. Now, it's the same concept. And I had a lot of people before say that they were struggling to type it in. So we've got a Trick or Treat here. Each week in October, enjoy some spooky freebies using the promo codes Trick or Treat. But beware, only one will give you a special reward. So we've got the cool crate here again, and we have the yellow crate and some cosmetic crates. I'm not blown away by these. To be honest with you, I think the incorrect code might give me something better. So I'm going to type in Trick first and see what we get. So you can see it's all lowercase, and to type it in, you go onto your name, which you should all have the Ducky and Bunny icon, or I'd be very upset. Click promos, make sure that your email's verified as well, and then go into here and you just type it in. Easy enough. So one of my hotkeys is to change my face. Okay, Trick. Let's see what we get. They're not going to work, are they? Treat. Ah, there we go, cool. Hey, lovely, look at that. Oh, I see. Okay, so Trick can only be used once, because that's like the incorrect code, and then Treat will refresh once a week. So, again, I'm not going to start singing and dancing, because this certainly is not the best reward I've ever seen in my life, but I will say it's free. So type in that code Treat. You do not want to miss out on it. So we're getting some yellow crates, and we're getting some cosmetic crates. I wish there were badge booster crates, but you win some, you lose some. It's a solid reward, and I have absolutely no complaints. So let's continue with today's video. Now, one of my favorite things to do, and this is most you know, is the arena. It's tackling the arena and seeing what we can do. Now I've got Lee upgraded, so I have also been tasked by a viewer to complete Lee's friendship mission, which is obviously brilliant, but I need to upgrade a bigger range of characters before I do that. So we're coming quite well in here. Spend guild coins. I just got a load more guild coins. Let's open a few guild crates here. You know, I'm trying to help the guild as much as possible. Get these guild crates opened. I get quite a lot every day now. And then obviously it's important that you check in and put your mercenaries in, because you want to be getting the most of these guild points as possible. I think we should be in the battle phase now as well on the guild war. Let's have a look. Yes. All right, let's go and wreck someone. Second floor. I can take that team out easy. Again, I always pick a morning team just because I know if I don't, I won't actually end up playing I normally don't play the game in the evening, so I like to get all my guild wars done before. So that's a good team. Healing. This one here, I'm trying to see who I could swap. We don't really need Kermit anymore. I'll put Lee on that team. Great. And this one. I've got Quora on that team. I should probably just put Ducky and Bunny on that team to power him up a bit more. And then I'll probably take him off and put Phil on now as well. Like that. That makes a bit more sense. Yeah, that's a ridiculous team. I'm going to win anyway, but I was just readjusting ready. So let's have a look. I still really highly rate Tron. But like I said, I'm trying to get Lee up to yellow 15 first, and then I'm going to get Shigo up to yellow 15. Because as you know, yellow 15 is kind of the point where I want to get all my characters. I've just set that as a target. It's not the max, it's just I want to work on more characters, and yellow 15 seems to be a very solid position to get characters, and all the characters I get to yellow 15 do well in the arena as well, so it's just a solid position. Now, of course, yes, it does help to have them on the highest level physically possible. I'm not arguing that with you, but you've got to have a cutoff point if you want to work on like more characters, or it just becomes like stupidly impossible. What are these? Use both Ralph. No, that's not going to happen. Use Stitch. That's not going to happen. Defeat 20 purple bot. Oh, that one's a cool one. I like that. Defeat 20 brute NPCs with Felix on your team. Okay, so yeah, that's just not going to happen at the moment. So let's go into arena and see what we can do here. See if we can do some damage. We've got 5 keys. I'm going to start at the top because we're against a bit of some harder teams here. And my team at the moment... Oh yeah, I was just using Lee, wasn't I, to see what she could do. Surely this isn't going to work. There's no way. Dash is going to kill. The amount of damage Lee takes, though, is actually ridiculous. Okay. I probably need to put in Ian on this one, but let's just see what happens. Oh, the beads. Oh, Chip and Dale basically killed everyone. I reckon if I put Ian in instead of Ariel, we're laughing on this one. Here we go. Knock a bit of damage away from Zeus. Get the beads in. Oh, we need to kill Dash. Okay, so I wonder if I can put in Bang, Zeus. Bolt was dying straight away. Put Joy in. Okay. Oh, my Zeus isn't getting a move out. I really need I need a Hex. That's why I'm going to start to work. I am working on... She's going to be after I've brought up Lee and Shigo. I'm going to work on Mary so I can get a Hex team. Because the problem I have here is that I cannot stop Zeus from killing my entire team as soon as the game begins. So obviously that's a problem. Because you'll see here... So even with like Ian staying in there, it's nowhere near enough to just do anything. That was a bit of a better one, but that's a very well made team, because also what they're doing at the start is that they've got... I know someone's using Baymax, which is mental, because you can see here that this guy's team is a lot lower than mine, but obviously what he's able to do is his Zeus is attacking first, which is basically killing my entire team. His Pocahontas is obviously buffing his Zeus, and then his Dash is killing my entire team as well. And then we're getting a little bit of a freeze from Baymax just to stop So actually, to be fair, in that sense, Baymax is quite cool because he was freezing. But yeah, so I like that team. Very good. Very good enemy team. So Flyer of Darkness, very good team. So this is what I mean. You can see that he's on a lot lower level than I am, but he's obviously got an absolutely fire synergy in his team, which obviously stops my Zeus from attacking. So you can see here that my Zeus was able to attack, so I'm not even broken a sweat in this game because my Zeus was obviously able to balance out the scales. And it'll probably be the same for this one. This enemy team has got Bolt, but my Zeus should kill Bolt. Oh, it didn't, but everyone else has died. And then Chip and Dale are going to finish everything off. See, Bolt was actually doing quite well there, but he got killed by a Raccoon. The ultimate battle. Okay, so again, this one here, this is a bit different. I like this. They're using Joy and Draken, and they've got Ron and Carl. This is quite a cool team, actually. So you could see immediately what happened there is that they have so much health from all of the characters that honestly that they've barely lost any health. So that's a solid build. So let's go in for that again now. You saw that obviously Zeus wasn't good enough, so I'm going to drop off and put Bolt on because they don't have any instant kills, so Bolt can do a bit more damage. So we can get the start here, and Bolt can get some damage done to people at the back as well. And there we go. So obviously, from the first time I played this, I obviously saw that everybody was still alive, so I needed to bring in a little bit more attack. And obviously that was achieved by Bolt. So instead of having Joy, because I didn't need a healer, I needed a little bit of extra attack to push forward. So obviously there, and then we have Bolt. So that's worked quite nicely. So I'm in 4th now, which is pretty good. Or maybe I've always been in 4th, I don't know. Let's defeat this team and move up a little bit more. So again, this one should be fine. They haven't got any really good counters. Baymax kills Pocahontas straight away, but Pocahontas still gets the buff on Zeus before she dies. And we have actually moved up into position 1 with that. And that's everything looking really good. I'll get another key tomorrow and then I can try. So guys, comment down below for me and let me know who you'd recommend for Flyer of Darkness. I hope you guys are having a brilliant day, and I'll see you legends all in the next one.